For the love of God, will you please stop harassing and threatening me over whatever it is you don't like? Sure, I do swear a lot. I swore a whole lot back when I had my old Beyond account in 2019. It's because my channel is not suitable for kids under the age of 13. I did tone the swearing down a bit in a lot of my previous videos on this channel, but that doesn't mean you should start bullying me. Street, more like shit. This is my rules on my about. No bad comments about me, no terminating, no bullying. Repeat, no fucking bullying, no disliking, or else, no ranting on me, no calling me a bad user, no harassments. Repeat, no harassments, no hating on my really long channel name, no threatening me, and what I should put on there is no threatening to take down my videos, and have fun. Follow all these rules, or else I will set my fucking channel to kid-friendly, where you will never give me negative comments about me again. Which I will never do. I usually block you guys from my channel. What bad reboot should I talk about in the meantime? I guess I'll do it. If you wanna know the history of Bob the Builder, well, James Williams will explain it better than I can. 3 years after the cancelled Ready Steady Build, for unknown reasons, Darth Evil Mattel, or what I call Mahell cunts, or should I say, Mahell hungry monsters, decided to fucking ruin Bob the Builder by making a more realistic and detailed looking reboot that no one asked for, and we all thought it was gonna suck hard. Especially looking at this teaser poster alone, 2015 to 18 were the absolute fucking worst years to be a Bob the Builder fan. So anyway, where should I start off? Maybe the fucking theme song like I did with my all babies fuck off rant. The theme song in this is, okay, not as good as the original one, the beat can be catchy, the singer is fine, but there is a few differences with it. Let's watch it.
Boots check, tool belt check, hard hat check. Bob the Builder, can we build it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. Scoop, Muck and Lofty and 2x2. Leo and Wendy join the crew. Bob and the team have so much fun and they get the job done. Yeah. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can.
And by the way, I'm gonna be very serious about it.
This reboot had zero fucking reason to exist because the franchise was doing just as fucking fine as it is. So why fucking ruin it when the franchise was doing just as fine as it is?
The animation in seasons 1 to 2 may not be as bad as Fireman Sam's notoriously low-quality animation in seasons 6 to 10 and All Babies Fuck Off's notorious and highly mediocre 2D animation that Mahell made now wanna fuck up on, but the visual designs are very bad. In the original version, the visuals were a very simple cartoony design, like make the out of blocks and find a way to make them stretch and bounce by using CGI probably, and not to mention, a lot of the trees and bushes are literally cardboard cutouts. But here, everything looks way too fucking realistic and detailed, which completely disrespects and takes away all of the charm charisma of the original, and it is so different from the original designs that if the show wasn't called Bob the Builder at all, it would be very difficult to distinguish this as a reboot to the original show. James Williams said it looked like a live-action movie of Bob the Builder, directed by some idiot who has zero idea about what Bob the Builder is. And I kinda agree with you that it makes it like a live-action movie on it. The character designs on the humans and machines are fucking unappealing to look at and are very fucking lazy. If you look at Bob and Wendy's designs, it makes them look like teenagers cosplaying as Bob and Wendy, and the designs for the machines in particular look very fucking lazy and fucking generic compared to their designs in the original series, and they feel a lot more emotionless and are very fucking creepy to look at unlike their original designs. Continuing on with the designs of the machines, they feel like they are trying way too fucking hard to make the machines have similar character designs as the ones in Thomas' Friends, But it doesn't work at all because even though the designs in Thomas and Friends work because that show was initially meant to be taken as realistically as possible, the designs for the machines in this reboot do not fit with the realistic character designs as they were never supposed to look realistic in the original show. And because Mahell was going for the real fucking realistic tone, the machines no longer squash and stretch their fucking bodies like they did in the original, they just fucking tilt their fucking bodies like they did with Thomas and JBS and Bubba, and for Dizzy. She doesn't do this movement, she's just completely on the fucking ground just bouncing or tilting her body, which is very fucking sad. Speaking of Dizzy, for abso-fucking-lutely zero reason, her and Rolly have been pushed to the side as supporting characters who appear every now and again, in placement for Leo and Totan, the new characters who are already fucking pointless to the fucking series. While it's great that Dizzy and Rolly weren't forgotten entirely by Head Entertainment or Mahell, unlike Spud, it's still not the same. Speaking of Spud, he, Travis and Bird have now been fucking killed off the series. Mr. Bentley and the Can Do It crew except Dizzy have completely different personalities. Mr. Bentley has been reduced into being a bumbling fucking buffoon and is no longer a building inspector anymore. Instead, he is Mayor Madison's fucking assistant. Scoop went from a trustworthy, sensible and reliable leader, to a fucking idiotic goofball who is easily overexcited, hardly pays any fucking attention to anything, constantly fucks everything up, either unintentionally or on purpose. Muck went from a funny but reliable vehicle, to a more dumbass who equally fucks up everything just like Scoop. Lofty went from being friendly, shy, sympathetic, and cowardly, to being sarcastic, cynical, intelligent and is no longer even scared of anything that fucking much anymore. Rolly has gone from being smooth and calm with a love of music, to being an extremely fussy perfectionist who always tries to make sure that everything is nice and fucking flat. The voice acting for the most part is not very good and they don't capture the same fucking charm as the voices in the original show. They sometimes range from average, to fucking annoying and unfitting for the characters. Scoop's voice is very annoying to listen to because he sounds way too fucking high-pitched and younger, as he sounds like Norman Price from season 6 of Fireman Sam but without a Welsh accent.
I bet Shifter could lift that stone up really easily.
He even has the exact same voice given for the US dub, rather than a different voice actor.
Oh, hi, Bob. Yes, fine, thanks. Busy.
Muck's new voice is pretty annoying and it makes him sound a lot fucking dumber than he was originally.
Hello, Mr. Bentley. I'm looking for Dash Lightning's movie props. Are they in that container, please?
Similar to the new voice that was given to Elvis Cradlington in season 6 of Fireman Sam. Rolly's new voice sounds way too fucking high-pitched to the point it sounds like he sucked out some helium from a balloon inflator.
I could? I could!
Lofty seems to have a Cornish accent and the UK dub for some reason.
Oh, a real giraffe! I love giraffes, they're my favourite animal, because their necks are really, really long.
Dizzy's US voice sounds far too fucking high-pitched and comes off as just grating.
Yeah, but still, you could roll over anything. Why, I bet you could even roll that hill over there totally flat. Easy, no problem.
The new characters just all come out of fucking nowhere with zero introductory episode whatsoever or explanation to where they all came from, and some of them are just fucking clones of some older characters. Tutan is Packer and Tumbler. Thread is Scrambler. Shifter is Trix. That is Rebel. Rocky is Scratch. Pixie is Flex. And Stretch is a combination between Gripper and Grabber. And for Pilchard, why did they keep this cat fucking blue? It looks very fucking lazy and out of fucking place, especially for a shitty realistic show. They could have just made him a different color, or just killed him off the show. Each plot for the fucking episodes are very generic and predictable, to the point where you know exactly what is going to happen in every episode. It starts off with the team being set out on a job, then they start to build. The focus character of the fucking episode comes with an idea that fucks everything up and the project collapses. The character responsible for the mistake apologizes, and then they rebuild it all fucking over again. Most of the time, It gets extremely repetitive and makes the episodes feel like the same exact thing. Even if they are not using the same formula over and over again, either make the episode have zero fucking story whatsoever, make the episode use the infamous 3 strikes formula shit that was already repetitive in other shows, mainly in the fucking Miller era of Thomas and Friends, or they rehash a fucking episode from the original series. And speaking of reusing everything over and over again, they constantly reuse the "We Are a Fucking Team" song for every single fucking episode. It gets repetitive very fucking fast. The song was pretty weird as they kept on repeating the lyric "We are a team" over 11 fucking times. Just listen to this shit.
To shut the fuck up!
In late 2017, Mainframe, possibly the current animation team in seasons 1 to 2, ceased animating new content from the show, and then switched over to DHX Media. Yeah, that DHX. For season 3, the animation had worsened in season 3 as they made a lot of the human characters looking more younger than they were previously, and the lighting in particular looks very bad and dull too. However, there were some improvements somewhat with this worse animation. Everything is a lot brighter and more colorful. The cartoony and wacky feel of the show starts to finally come back, and even Farmer Pickles, despite only making a small cameo appearance, returns, and the plots for the episodes have started to get more interesting. One thing I forgot to say is that Mock is now Mel in the US dub, which I found a bit confused when I first watched this shit while almost smashing my computer with a hammer. But my parents that knew Bob the Builder as a kid said that Mock was male in the UK, meaning Mattel finally corrected the gender for him for the US and UK. The episode Bob's First Build is a fucking ripoff of when Bob became a builder from the original series, helping building stuff with his fucking father, making a few mistakes at first, even to the point where Scoop was Bob's first machine. Really, motherfucker?
Build a brand new shed.
And this one will be even better than the last!
You better believe it, Scoop. Thanks, Dad.
Why did you not use your fucking father's hammer? And what the fuck happened to Bob's fucking father and mother? And they fucking dead. They're probably dead, I guess. And there's so decent episodes, like Can't Run Away Runway, and New Year's Spectacular, which was a great way to end the reboot and New Year's Day. And that's the end of the shitty Bob the Builder reboot. What the fuck did I just watch? This reboot should have never happened at all due to the franchise doing just fine. It wasn't fucking dying or even losing popularity before the reboot was even announced. But now, it's gone. I can't believe this shit went on for 4 years instead of fucking 1. Due to how fucking much Mahell Hungry Monsters always likes to ruin franchises and are absolutely blind to all the negative fucking criticism and keep the shitty reboots going for much longer. At least they cancelled this shit, that way we can finally stop sitting through this dogshit reboot ever again and ignore it. Now then, time to fucking ignore it and move on to the original. The shitty 2015 Bob the Builder reboot gets a 0.5 out of 10, which is slightly higher than my rating on the CGI Fireman Sam reboot. It's not as bad or offensive or annoying as the aforementioned series or Thomas and fucking Friends All Babies Fuck Off, but still pretty bad. What made me watch season 1 of it when it first started and then recently watched season 2 to 3? I have no fucking idea. The theme song. I don't know. Hope you guys all like and subscribe and turn on notification bell for more content. Comment anything you want. Just do not at all harass and threaten to take down my video or channel, or I will either block you or set my channel to kid friendly, which I will never ever fucking do. This is Kaden the GWR 1500 class engine signing out.